Yo, you're here at the Dogtown versus Terrorism Night at ADE at the live from the Pillzzzzz in Amsterdam.
It looks like it is a church, and yeah, people get here as sinners, and we're gonna sin today. That's what we're gonna do. So we're Guerilla Speakerz. We're from Amsterdam, born and raised. We own a Dogtown record label, and we throw parties all over Holland. We started Dogtown. I talked with Daniel, and there was like kind of feeling good things going on here in Holland. We were thinking we should bring all these guys together and work together.
Since we started out, we had to compete with like guys like Afrojack, Showtech. That's the guys we go up with every weekend out here at the festivals, especially back then when they were touring the world. So we really had to power up that sound, and that was why we wanted to give it an own name.
Yeah, brand.
And it kind of took off from there. Actually, pretty cool because now sometimes people send us over songs and they're from Chicago and they say like it's kind of like Amsterdam trap music kind of sound.
I think that the Dogtown sound is influenced by the ghetto niche sounds of the world, like the baile funks, like the garage, the grime, that kind of stuff. That's what we've been playing for years, so finally we're at the moment that that kind of music kind of hits mainstream and a larger public. So that was perfect for us to just do what we love. And that's Dogtown at the moment, that's cool.
Right now, all eyes are on all these Dutch kids, you know, they don't want to miss that boat, you know, there's so much going on in the Netherlands. And I'm not only talking about the Martin Garrix and the Hardwell and like all the top 10 EDM DJs, but there's so much more, you know.
In Holland, like 4 years ago, everybody's playing EDM. Like even the EDM DJs that play in America and shit, when they're in Holland, they even play trap. Like it's really mainstream in the clubs and shit. So yeah, the scene changed a whole lot.
If there is a style that Holland brings out, it's the hard style combined with the trappy thing. It's not really what Dogtown does, but there's a big piece of bass that does the hardcore thing.
Everybody was listening to EDM in the clubs, and we were actually like the first guys who bootlegged some hits and turned it into trap music, and we just played it because we wanted to play music in our show that wasn't there yet.
We played a lot of hip hop back in the days, like a lot of 75, 80 BPM stuff. We picked up some of the dubstep tracks, and it was cool because we could mix it with the 75 hip hop stuff.
Like if we hear a new genre coming up and it's cool, we just put it on 150 and mix it into the shit that we already made.
It just has to work in the clubs, or else it's just no use. Our music's for the clubs. We're gonna live off a rip.
We always sort of just say bass music because it's when we all get together, our musical preference is really broad, you know. Us two, we came from like a UK garage background, and like Bo as well. He's been getting into the garage thing recently. Well, I think we're very open-minded to any sort of influence from outside. We're not very specific about what we keep in-house or anything. If we hear something interesting, then we can turn that into something. There's no limit to the stuff that we can sample.
Like mixing genres and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that in Holland you have to mix everything because people get bored very fast here. So yeah, that's the kind of thing we do. It's like play everything the whole time and just switching it up.
Holland has a really long history of dance music, actually. It's kind of the same thing that you guys in the UK have. You have the grime, you have the two-step, dubstep obviously, and we have like bubbling stuff, like a lot of like jungle stuff, a lot of hardstyle stuff, and it's all stuff that we grew up with. Even like stuff like Too Limited, right? That was like big songs over it. In a way, the synths, like the cheapy synths and stuff, they influence you, and I think that's why a lot of the guys from out of here have no problem with mixing that stuff up.
It's all, you know, the young kids and they're fucking eager. I was talking to a couple of them and it's like, yo, Ruben, we're ready, man. We're fucking hungry. Don't sleep on those like Dutch boys, you know?
Shout out to Freaky Lolly. He's really like local.
And a shout out to Moonchi.
Munchie, still the king.
He's
Where you at, Munchie? It's fucking Amsterdam Dance Event. Where you at?
Upload some new shit, man.
You should definitely follow Boas as a producer. You should definitely follow Polska and all the rappers from the Nouveau Reach clique. That new movement, man. Definitely.
This is Dogtown.
Yo, what's up? This is Yellow Claw.
And of course, you're watching All Trap Music.